Hello and welcome to today's video. If you're new here, then thank you so much for joining me, and if not, then welcome back to my channel. So today we are building in Henford on Bagley, which came with the cottage living pack, and I am building a cottage. So I'm super excited to get into this build. I'm really happy with it and I just want to talk about it. So I really wanted to build a greenhouse. That's something that I knew I wanted for this build, and I thought that a cottage just went perfectly with a greenhouse. Now this greenhouse is really cool. You can access it from the outside of the build and you can also access it from the inside, so I thought that was really nice, and it doesn't interfere with anything on the inside. Like, there's a big space for it, so yeah, it works really nicely. But I did use this massive chimney, which I thought was a really good like feature piece. And this is from the Get Together pack. I actually have never used this chimney before, but I just felt like it looked so good for this specific build, so hopefully you guys think so too. But yeah, I honestly really like doing one-story houses and like smaller builds. That's why I really like doing tiny homes, and yeah, I just like to do smaller houses in general. The main reason I think is, one, they're just so much easier to build, and two, they're honestly so much easier to play in. I feel like gameplay is a lot easier when you have a one-story build, because you don't need to worry about going upstairs and downstairs. So yeah, I mean, I do enjoy doing bigger builds as well, but smaller builds are my favorite. Saying that, my last video I uploaded was a townhouse, and that had 3 stories to it. I will link it in the description just in case you want to watch it. But yeah, that was a 3-story townhouse and I absolutely loved that build. But that build just felt so different. Like, it was really unique for me. I'd never done something like that, so I think that's why I enjoyed that so much. A lot of the time I really struggle with doing 2-story houses. I struggle with floor plans. So yeah, but you can let me know what you prefer, and if you want to see bigger builds, I will of course be more than happy to do them. But yeah, I am expecting to do a lot of tiny houses soon. So yeah, so as you can see, we're doing the terrain right now. Is that what it's called? Like, yeah, like the terrain, the flowers, the forestry, and I really like how it turned out. So there's not loads. I didn't make it too overgrown. I wanted it to be quite simple, so it surrounds the whole build, and then I put like kind of pieces of it scattered around. I don't know how to explain it. You'll just see as it happens. But yeah, I just really like how it looked, and I went really simple, but I honestly just really liked it. Now, originally with that roof, I was going to use the roof from the Solani pack. I always call it the Solani pack. From the Island Living, that's what it's called. I don't know why I call it Solani, just the Island Living pack. I was going to use that roof, but I honestly think that this red one just, I don't know, it just works so much nicer, and I think it contrasts well with the white brick. Now, I do end up switching out some of the white brick with like a brown brick that matches the chimney. It's not the same color. Oh, there we go, we've done it. It's not the exact same like color, but it's the same style. It's like the same kind of stone, so I thought it looked really nice, so I did put that on the front. But here we are moving on to the greenhouse, and I really like the greenhouse. So I did use these little lights. These are from the toddler pack, the toddler stuff pack, and they're so cute. I just surrounded the whole greenhouse with them because I thought they looked super sweet, and I felt like they let in a lot of really nice light. Now, I did want this place to be functional, so there is of course stuff they can use, like the flower arranging table. There's like pots that they can grow stuff in, and then on the other side there's more like pots that they can grow stuff in. But I did also want it to look really cute, so I did put like lots of plants in the middle of the room. You'll see that there's lots of plants. Because I wanted it to look really cute, but I also wanted it to of course be functional. So yeah, I really like the greenhouse. It was like the main thing I was excited to do for this build. So yeah, I really went all out, and it didn't take me too long either. Like, it was really fast to do, and I love how it looks from the outside because you can see those lights from the toddler pack just like peeking out, and I just think it looks so sweet. Now, there is a back garden to this build. As you can see, I'm doing it right now. It's not very big. It does consist of a swing set and a barbecue, and then there's like a little area that your sons can sit at. So something to note for this build is that it's a one sim house, or two, like you could have a couple in here. But I did put a bassinet in the bedroom. So the idea was that there's like a baby on its way, and I thought that it would be cool, like you could expand this house, because I didn't use like the whole lot, like there is space, and you could definitely fit another room. But yeah, that's why I kind of thought it would be nice to have a swing set. I thought maybe the swing set was used by the people that used to live in this house when they were little, and now they're having a kid, and you know, the kid when it grows up is going to use the swing set. Yeah, I just thought that was super sweet. So there is a swing set in the back there, and I did add another one of these chimneys. I don't know, I just thought the roof looked a little bit plain, so I added that, and then I also added some greenery, which I thought was really nice. So I just done these little like low laying daisy plants, and then I added these little pink ones that I thought were super sweet. So yeah, I do that on both the roofs, but yeah, it was just looking really plain. I did try and add like a windmill. I thought that looked really nice, but it just didn't work. It looked a little bit too not cluttered, it just looked out of place. I feel like it looked weird with the chimney being there. So yeah, there is kind of like a space, like it's very blank on one side, but I don't know, I kind of like it. I like the way it looks. I am really happy with this build. And yeah, now I'm just adding a lot of greenery around the kind of walls because I think it looks cute. But here's what I was talking about. I just add stuff all around. So as you can see, like, I kind of tried to clutter up the space with greenery and stuff, but you could definitely expand, add another room, and not have that path like wind the whole way around. You could just like enter the back garden from there's no back door, but like from the greenhouse, because the greenhouse of course has a back door. But yeah, that's up to you. You could definitely leave it to Sims, it's up to you. But I really like this archway, so I did this archway to the front and the back of the build, and I just felt like it was the missing puzzle piece. Like, the front of this build was looking really plain, so I added that in, and I love it. Okay, now we move on to the inside. So as you can see, I did sort of do a floor plan. There's the bedroom, then there's the bathroom right in the middle, and then here is the living room, and the space we have left over ends up being the kitchen slash dining room. And I absolutely love how the living room turns out. I think it is so sweet. Now, normally when I'm building, living rooms just do not turn out for me. Like, they take forever to do, and I'm sitting there for ages. I'm trying to get inspiration, and I'm just struggling so much. But with this build, it came together so easily. I was so happy with it. So yeah, I'm still really happy with it. I love how it looks, and I did use these little love seats from the High School Years pack. These are one of my favorites. Like, I don't know, High School Years has definitely moved up in my favorite packs for build and buy. Not necessarily for gameplay, because I've had so many bugs with it, but yeah, for build and buy, I love it. I think it's such a great pack. So yeah, I do use that a lot. But yeah, the living room is pretty simple. We've got a fireplace. I felt like we just needed to have a fireplace in this build. So I thought that was super sweet. And now I'm just kind of cluttering it up with stuff. There's a little chess table on the coffee table. Yeah, just lots of stuff like that. A chess board even, not a chess table. I was confusing myself there. I was like, chess table on the coffee table? No, that's not what I meant. But yeah, super simple, but honestly just so sweet. So as you can see, the entrance to the greenhouse is like right in the hallway. I really liked how that turned out. I knew that I of course couldn't have a room there because it wouldn't make any sense. So yeah, it's really easy to access the greenhouse if you want to, and I have playtested this house and it's completely functional, so you don't need to worry about that. I have a really happy sim living in it at the moment, so yeah, this build is on the gallery if you want to download it, you can feel free. But here we're moving on to the kitchen, and honestly the kitchen stressed me out the most in this entire build. I actually started with these jungle adventure counters and I kept them in right till the end, but then I decided I just wanted to change them. I didn't like them at all. I don't know, it was just something about them. I really didn't like them. So I actually ended up changing them for the cottage living ones, which you'll see in just a little bit. So when I'm doing the bedroom, if you can kind of see the kitchen, you'll see that the kitchen is still jungle adventure, but I wanted to put the clip of me doing the cottage living kitchen in, and I wanted to make it like nowish, like just so that you could see that it's changed and that it's a little bit different, just so you could kind of like visualize it, because I feel like it can be harder to imagine just what someone's saying. So I just wanted to put the clip in. So yeah, if you download this build, it will have the cottage living kitchen, and I just think it looks so much nicer that way. You can let me know what you think, but the kitchen just was feeling really plain, and I thought that it worked a lot nicer. And I really like this dining table. I think it's so sweet. I used the jungle adventure seats, I'm sure those are. So I really like that. And yeah, the kitchen is pretty open, but I do end up adding an island, which was kind of a later decision, but I just thought it looked nice because there was a lot of space, a lot of like empty space. So I did decide to do that. Yeah, I think it looks a lot better this way. Now, I did imagine that you would only have like 2 to 3 sims in this house, but I felt like this sim maybe had lots of family, maybe lots of friends as well. So I did want there to be like a lot of seating just in case anyone came over. But yeah, you can definitely alter that and change it to your liking, but I am just about to change the kitchen right now. And I just think it looks so much brighter and nicer like this. I did not video me doing the bathroom. I just felt like it was a little bit boring. I never do usually film me doing the bathroom. If you want me to start putting that in my videos, then I definitely will. I don't know, I feel like sometimes videos can be quite long and I don't want to put in stuff that I think is gonna be super boring. So yeah, but anyway, here we are moving on to the bedroom, and then that is pretty much the end of the build. So you can let me know what you think of this. If you want to download it, you can let me know, you know, what kind of builds you like, if you prefer 1-story builds or if you like bigger ones like 2-story, 3-story. Please let me know, because I'm interested. I like to know these things. I like to know what you want to see me do, and I'm open to doing anything, but I do have a few ideas in mind for what I'm going to be doing next. But yeah, I do have a little list, so if you have any ideas, I can add it to that. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed making it. And yeah, if you want to see more, then please make sure to like and subscribe. It is free and it really, really helps me out. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys in the next one.